It was amazing. Me and Eric had many conversations, and he approached me and said, I support what you're doing. I support what your message is. Let's think about how we can do this together. And we talked about it at length, and we wanted to make sure the message that we're trying to send isn't lost with the action that's coming along with it. Well, I think it's a misunderstanding. The media painted this as anti-American, anti-men and women of the military, and that's not the case at all. I realize that men and women of the military go out and sacrifice their lives and put themselves in harm's way for my freedom of speech and my freedoms in this country and my freedom to take a seat or take a knee. So I have the utmost respect for them, and I think what I did was taken out of context and spun a different way.
What message are you trying to get out?
The message is that we have a lot of issues in this country that we need to deal with. We have a lot of people that are oppressed. We have a lot of people that aren't treated equally, aren't given equal opportunities. Police brutality is a huge thing that needs to be addressed. There are a lot of issues that need to be talked about, need to be brought to life, and we need to fix those things.
And the further we get away from your protest first being noticed, we're talking about everything but your message.
Well, I think that's something that's hard for this country to address, is what the real issues are. And coming to the point where we can admit that these are issues. And once we admit that, we can deal with it, we can fix them, and we can make this country and these communities a better place.
Everything else except your message?
Yeah, it is disappointing because it takes us farther away from the end goal, which is making the communities in this country a better place.
Does any of that fall on you in terms of articulating a clear message? You've said police brutality. You've said a lot of issues. That's not that clear. If you're going to make this type of bold stance and you want people to talk about the issues, you have to lay out the issues clearly.
So do you plan to go beyond this protest that you're taking right now? You took a knee today. Are you planning to take it a step further than just sitting out the national anthem?
Yes, I am planning to take it a step further. I'm currently working with organizations to be involved and making sure that I'm actively in these communities, as well as donating the first $1 million I make this year to different organizations to help these communities and help these people. It was something I was thinking about to try to make sure that I'm not just talking about something, but I'm actively being involved and actively trying to make a change in these communities. And I've been very blessed to be in this position and be able to make the kind of money I do. And I have to help these people. 22 military vets a day commit suicide. But this country will let those vets go and fight the war for them, but when they come back, they won't do anything to try to help them. That's another issue. And these issues need to be addressed.
Well, what's going through your mind during God Bless America, and then you applaud it at the end?
Yeah, once again, I'm not anti-American. I love America. I love people. That's why I'm doing this. I want to help make America better. And I think having these conversations helps everybody have a better understanding of where everybody is coming from. And those conversations are important to have because the better we understand each other, the better we know each other, the better we can deal and communicate with each other, which ultimately, makes puts everybody in a better position. I think one of the biggest issues is going about it the right way and also having a clear course of action, which I've had a lot of conversations this week with a lot of different people and trying to plan those things out so we can say, these are the courses of action we want to take and be very clear and concise with those actions. The dream result would be equality, justice for everybody. This is really something about human rights. It's about the people. This isn't about anything other than that. And some people aren't given the same rights, aren't given the same opportunities as others. And that's really what the issue is.